Hey YouTube, it's been a while. Sorry I haven't done another video in a while. I just been trying to do the schoolwork and graduate. So all those that watched the first video and liked it, appreciate your comments. I thank you for all the positive reinforcement and all the positive criticism. Even the negative stuff that was said about it, I appreciate you guys coming on and being as open and as honest as you possibly can. Today I want to talk about something that it's near and dear to my heart, and it happens to men and women, but it happens to both sexes, but I think more along the lines of it happens to women more than it happens to men, but men kind of face a little bit of we face the brunt end of it. I made a Facebook post the other day. It was about being a time hoe, and I got a little backlash by not just by friends, but by family as well. When I'm talking about a time hoe, it came from the comedian that's no longer with us. His name was Patrice O'Neal. Hilarious, man. If you haven't seen it, haven't seen any of his work, I highly recommend that you go support Patrice O'Neal. He's gone, he's passed away. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of his. But he was talking about men in particular being time hoes, and it has to do with the friendship between men and women, and how some women, not all, but some women will use men for like dates and for free meals and shit like that. And I'm not saying men don't do it, but it's a rarity that it happens on the flip side, based upon the fact that you have instances where men most times they're paying for meals in order to get sex. Now that's not, no man, I mean most men they'll admit to it, but it's never anything. It's just one of those unwritten things. Like they do shit in hopes to get vagina, but I don't think that it's necessary. I think that you should just be honest and upfront about what you're trying to accomplish. But what he's talking about is how what you see is women that have no intention of doing that with you. Like they play that friend zone shit, which I'm completely against. I can't think of one female friend that I have that hasn't been with me since like I was 18 that I haven't tried to have sex with, had sex with, or thought about having sex with. Something has transpired where we have gotten over that hump. But what I'm trying to convey to men is, look, that friend zone shit you're trying to fall into, it's your fault. Because you're hoping to guilt trip your way into some vagina. You're hoping that you can be there at the right time and try to hopefully luck your way into some vagina. That shit doesn't work like that. Women don't think like that when it comes to us. Men, we don't really give a shit. Like, men take L's. Women don't do that. Prime example, I got a homeboy, and well, his name is Terrence, but whatever, he ain't here. So he's the one nigga in the whole crew that if this bitch gotta get fucked and she's not pretty, if there's a flock of bitches and one of them is fat and or ugly and or whatever the fuck she is, that's Terrence's thing. He's got her. We call that taking an L. Women don't do that. I mean, no, hell no, they don't. They'll just be like, well, I'm this nigga gonna buy drinks or whatever, and that's cool. That's just how the dice is rolled. But when it all comes back to men. It's our fault, cause that whole time hoe shit, like when I'm saying time, I'm like, you take you out to eat hoe, you the watching movies at they crib and not smashing hoe, you the hoe that they talk to about fucking other dudes type hoe, you are the help her move her shit hoe, you're getting fucked the entire time, but you don't see it as that. Women will mask that shit as friendship, and that is not how it goes at all. I really think that men we do it, we hope we can get some vagina out of it, and that shit doesn't happen. If you have a woman like that in your life, cut that shit off. I'm telling you now. I'm not saying be rude to her, I'm not saying be disrespectful, but I'm saying, my dude, she is using you most times for meals and shit. Because this is my thing. If you taking her out to eat and not fucking her, she's fucking somebody else that's doing nothing for her. Which went back to my last video, sort of along the lines of she's fucking somebody else for the price of nothing. But you're doing shit for her in the hopes of getting some vagina out of it, and that's not gonna happen. So cut your losses, bro. Don't be anybody's hoe. If anything, just chill, be by yourself, because that shit is you're not gonna get to where you're trying to get to. You're trying to hope your way into some vagina. Like maybe she'll feel some sympathy vagina. That's what the fuck you're trying to get. You want some sympathy pussy out of this because you've been the nice guy and done the things the right way. Shit don't work like that. Take this L. You probably spent some money, and more importantly, you spent some time. That's okay. Shit happens. Don't make it a habit. Thank you. I appreciate everyone that's gonna like this video. I appreciate everyone that doesn't like it. This is how I'm thinking. It's like 12:30 at night, but it definitely came. It came to me, and I appreciate everyone just being supportive. My YouTube channel is still coming up soon. I'll share this on my Facebook. I'll share this on my YouTube page. Oh, real quick side note. Anyone that lives in Hawaii, I need a pretty girl. I'm not trying to necessarily be an asshole, but it works better if you're pretty. If you want to come here, we'll meet, whatever. We'll take some notes back and forth. I want a woman that's mature and logical to help me do one of these videos. I want to talk to her and see where she's at. Maybe we'll brighten some shit up in here. But this is what I'm thinking. Please support me. I appreciate it. I'm not trying to get famous off this shit at all. This is how I think whenever I'm at the house and I'm trying to convey things to people. Appreciate, man. God bless. I love all y'all.